Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7. Now today, got some more RTA for you guys. Been playing a few matches and not been doing too well. Hopefully, now that we've turned on the record button, things will go more in our favor. Just got back from work and pretty exhausted, so if anything goes wrong, we're going to blame that. But yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can snag a couple wins here and there today, and just see how it goes. Now, in the comments, I've heard you guys, and some of you are saying, you know, don't pre-ban the Hua Young, you can pick Hua Young and deal with Bellions and Rimarus and stuff, and I see where you're coming from. However, the problem with Hua Young is that she limits my drafts. A lot of the units that I want to play with are Earth, and a lot of the teams that I want to play with are slower and bulkier. Now, I'm going to ban the Bellion here, actually. Ooh, okay. He bans Hua Young and a Ravi. Interesting. He's going to first pick C. Lilius. Alright. So, the reason why I pre-ban C. Lilius and Hua Young is because both of them kind of limit your drafts, right? When C. Lilius gets picked, you kind of have to respond with some form of a cleanser. So I'm going to go with DN, and we're going to go with Dilibet. And it makes things a little awkward, so already off the bat we're in a little weird situation just because he picked a single unit. Now, these two are good generic units to have. It's just limiting, right? Same thing with Hua Young. If my opponent picks Hua Young, I'm forced to go aggressive with Kisei and Opsig and things like that. If I pick Hua Young, I'm forced to still go aggressive because my opponent's counters are usually very aggressive units, right? So, it's a really weird situation to be in, and it's why, yeah, it's why I've been banning the things I've been banning. Now, C. Lilius is going to go through drafts, Stene is fine, Rimaru's a little weird. I don't like fighting Rimarus. Now, I don't know if this is a tanky Rimaru, I don't know if this is a damage Rimaru, so we're gonna need to figure this out. But it's so hard. It's so hard to draft in this type of situation. Let's go for Araz, and I'm gonna need a DPS carry of some sort. So let's go for Landy. I'm gonna go for Landy because she's AoE for the Stene. If Rimaru procs and steals some buffs, we can potentially use Soulburn. Might pick a mage in my last pick here. Might be able to use a mage for Soulburn on Landy, and we can maybe quickly nuke some stuff down. So we're gonna see. We could always just ban the Rimaru. Now, if I go for a mage, I might go for Politis. Seems pretty decent. Or Aola. She also seems pretty decent. Milim is a weird pick. I mean, not so weird. Right? She can get to Landy, ignores the Aureus from Araz, but okay. ML Kawazu and Violet. ML Kawazu and Violet. Well, you know what we can do here? We can go for a Bryceria pick. It's been a while, but I think we can go for a Bryceria pick. Bryceria counters as Rimaru, Violet, does fine into ML Kawazu, and AoE for the Stene. We might be okay. No souls for the Soulburn for Landy or anything, but I think we're fine. Let's ban the Rimaru. Yeah, let's ban the Rimaru. I think he has to ban the Briar Witch. Yeah, so there we go. This does make it a little awkward because ML Kawazu is a thing and Landy's an AoE unit. But let's see how this plays out. He can go for his S3 and stuff, and that's fine. He'll probably debuff some of my units. There we go. He could try to provoke the DN. If he does, it's fine. Oh no, he's just gonna go for big hit. Alright. If I cleanse here, Kawazu gets to push up. But no, you know what? I think Dian gets pushed up past Kawazu. So let's go for this. We could potentially reset the Kawazu too, yeah, so 1 turn decrease, so it doesn't really matter if Kawazu cuts. Yep, it doesn't matter. He has Vigor, so I do have to keep that in mind. I can S2 here. So push the Landy up. And now I can just pop the S3. Stene is gonna go down, and Violet can't counter this, right? So it's only Kawazu. If we go into stealth on Landy, we're gonna be fine. And we do, right? So we're perfectly fine. Kawazu still can't S3, but we're gonna go ahead and try and take him down anyway. Can we get defense break? Very nice. He's very tanky, defense buff and vigor. But again, he got reset by the Dilibet, so he can't do anything. We got immunity on Roz, so no burns. Yeah. I think we're doing alright. So, there you have it. Pretty good, right? I think that Briarwitch pick was the good force ban, because I wanted Landy to get through in that draft. Landy countered a lot of the units that he had to. Kind of surprised Emo Kawazu was not on immunity, which is why Dilibet was able to reset him. If he was on immunity, I might have needed to play that a bit safer. But yeah, I think we did pretty good given the circumstances. So let's go ahead and ban these 2 units. We get first pick. So Ron and Peyra are banned. Ooh, let's go ahead and snag Sea Lilius. This guy doesn't like to fight Cleave, apparently, so we're gonna pick Sea Lilius here. And we're not necessarily cleaving, but it might still be an option on the table. Right, so ML Cowrick is very popular into Sea Lilius. A-Roz as well. Wow, he's actually taken A-Roz. I wanted A-Roz, but that's okay. So A-Roz and ML Cowrick. Alencia's not too great here, but Alencia is nice to have. We could go for Spectre Tenebria. That is an option. So it's a little early though. I don't really want to go that early into a Spectre. Let's try to go for Dian, Zahak. It's really weird. Yeah, let's go Dian. Let's just pick the Alencia anyway. Let's just pick the Alencia anyway. And the reason why I do this is because Alencia is good into Dian. I don't want my opponent to pick Alencia. Alencia with A-Roz and ML Cowrick is a lot to deal with. Kisei. He's not going to pick Kisei here. There's no way he does. Ruel. So he's tanking up. Now, here's the thing. He has to pick a very strong pick here, because if this pick is not very strong, Stene is a very strong pick. If that pick was not very strong, this draft would fall apart very easily. Now, the problem with his draft is that he's vulnerable to some AoE. I feel like Seaside Bellona is a very strong pick here. And I might go for her. Seaside Bellona seems like a very strong pick. Ida is also a pretty strong pick here, so maybe we can go Ida and then Seaside Bellona. Yeah, let's go for this. Now, I don't have a knight on my team, which is unfortunate, but I do have Sea Lilius' Vigor buff, I have Alencia's defense buff, so I feel like Seaside Bellona should be pretty safe. I go for the Ida because I want to give an aggressive element to my draft. His team is very slow, right? So if I can get Ida to go, with Sea Lilius or Dian, I think we will be in a pretty good position. Alright, Landy being picked out is fine. We're going to ban the Landy, and we should be good. We're going to fight the first 4. Alright. This seems okay. It's not the best, because Alencia can't really reach the Stene, but Seaside Bellona can. And if we can put enough pressure on this fight, we're risking things here, but if we can put pressure onto the Ruel early on in the fight, then I think we might come out on top. The only thing I need to look out for is ML Cowrick has a full team strip, which I need to be careful about. Or not a full team strip, a full strip that he can use on a single target, so SSB in this case. So I need to be careful about that. He put Spectre in the back, which is weird because Spectre can't get hit by the... Ooh, do I barrier here? Yeah, let's barrier here. Spectre can't be hit by single target attacks. He should have put something like Ruel in the back and protect her with A-Raz. That would be pretty nice. So his whole team's debuffed. He's probably gonna cleanse, and it's that's okay. I didn't buff with DN with the S3 because I didn't want Cowrick to just strip it from my Bellona. Okay, he's gonna go for the Alencia. No defense break. So Ruel gets to go now. I might focus down Ruel. Okay. Let's go for the full team strip. Let's get rid of the attack buff from the Spectre, as well as the immunity, right? So we could potentially defense break. There we go. So defense buff on the whole team as well is really important here. If he stuns somebody, it's fine. If he stuns Alencia, it's fine because DN can still heal and put anti-crit up next turn. ML Cowrick's going next. I hope he S2s early. I hope he S2s into Seaside Bellona to try to get rid of my buffs. Oh, he's gonna stun the Sea Lilius. Okay, didn't do that much damage. Now, my SSB is actually on... she's on injury, so you can see the injury on the ML Cowrick. It's pretty good. This Stene is actually very squishy. She got defense broken too. Okay, so this is exactly what I wanted. Oh, I actually resisted that. Wow, okay. Well, even if he stripped it, it wouldn't have mattered because all of my offensive buffs, my attack buff here, and the vigor buff cannot be stripped, right? So we're gonna go ahead and AoE, we're gonna break the barriers, we're gonna finish off the Stene. Splash damage from SSB is gonna be pretty big because of Drink, so there we go. And let's go ahead and finish off A-Raz as well. Okay, hit the Ruel. A lot of injury damage, look at that, injury damage coming in. Alencia and SSB are both injury. SSB would be better on lifesteal, in my opinion, but I don't have the lifesteal gear, so I put on injury. It's funny because you would expect people to be able to gear lifesteal easier, because Banshee is a more farmed hunt than Katie's, but things just are weird. He's finally realizing that SSB is the unit he should be dealing with. And yeah, too little too late though, because Alencia, SSB, DN, everyone is very healthy. We have anti-crit buff on. SSB has both defense buff, vigor, anti-crit, and a barrier. So, almost no damage, right, on the SSB. A lot of damage coming out, so as you can see, as predicted, if we put enough pressure on the Ruel, she's a single target healer. Without AoE heals, without AoE cleanse, revive, or whatever, well, not cleanse, but AoE revive, AoE heals, he's gonna struggle in this matchup. So here we go, back in Champion now. We decayed a little bit earlier, but I think we're back. Alright, so 2 games in the bag. Not too shabby. Nice to see Seaside Bellona still has it in her, right? Against the right drafts, she still has it in her. Pretty good. Okay, let's go for this again. We have first pick. Alright, so we have first pick here. Bellion and Aeola Band. Ah, very nice. Let's go for Sea Lilia's first pick again, because they didn't ban her, and because she actually opens up a little bit of things that I can do. Oh, Ron and A-Ravi, this guy's cleaving. So, change of plans, we're going to pivot our draft, and we're going to go for Armin. Right? And we're gonna go for... we can go for Dilibet, we can go for Sage Ball. We're not gonna pick Sage Ball early. We're gonna pick Dilibet here, though. Ooh, or should I pick Politis? No, Politis is not too great into Ron. We're gonna pick Designer Lilibet here. That should be fine. A-Ra's being picked out, that's fine. Rimuru being picked out, interesting. We're gonna go for... so now his team has slowed down. We could ban Ron, but now we're in an awkward position, right? It kind of trapped us in a draft where I have to let Ron through. But A-Raz and Rimuru are picked. So I can go for... oh, I could go for Kawazu, actually. Infernal Kawazu's a decent pick here. But he runs out of steam real quick, right? Let's go for LQC. And let's go for DJB? No, let's go for Maid. Yeah, let's go for something like this. So, I might ban the A-Ravi here. Maybe. Or no, I'm gonna ban the Rimuru, I think. A-Ravi's fine. We have Armin, we have Celolis's Vigor, we have Maid Chloe's Revives and Attack buff, so I think we're good into the A-Ravi. We could ban Rimuru, or we could ban A-Raz. I'm gonna ban Rimuru, probably. And this guy ran out of time to pick, so he got Politis. Politis is also... ooh. Politis is also something I don't want to deal with. I think we ban... I think we ban Rimuru. You know, when he picked Ron and A-Ravi, I should have picked Rimuru right here. Rimuru into Ron is really good. That's an oversight on my part, but I think I banned the Rimuru. No, it was banned Politis. Oh, he banned Dilibet. Ooh. Is that okay? Oh, I don't know. Rimuru now looking pretty scary. Armin reduces damage from single target attacks though, so we might be okay. It's the splash damage I'm really worried about. Alright, but Ron's gonna go. He can S2 and S3, so immunity on his team, which is fine. Silverine on the Rimuru, okay. And he's gonna S3. Alright. Oh, Rimuru might be able to cut me here. Nope, Rimuru was not able to cut. So let's go for S3. Let's put the Vigor buff on everybody. And I guess let's go for the Ron. Put the barriers on. So LQC's defense broken, but we do have, ooh, he's gonna go for Maid, okay. Oh, almost. So we're gonna go ahead and cleanse the defense break. I'm gonna put the revive buff on. He could try to snipe down my Maid here. He could try to hit her. I don't know if he wants to go for the LQC though. Oh, he's gonna go for... That's weird slamming down to Maid so early. So he already uses S3. Wow, that's not a lot of damage. That is not a lot of damage from his A-Ravi. Well, Armin exists, right? But we also have Vigor. But that's still not a lot. Okay, A-Ra's gonna S3. Guardian Ice Crystals heals up the Maid, so that's good. Rimuru's already popped everything, so let's go in onto the A-Ravi. Got a attack buff LQC with Hell Cutter, so let's slam it. Very nice. Oh, and we get a counter. Very good. We can get rid of the Ron here. Stun the Aravi. Very nice. Let's go in on this Rimuru. No stun. Unfortunate. Can we get a stun here? No stun. Unfortunate. But we got a follow-up attack with Armin. Animation broke a little bit. Alright. Rimuru, if he attacks Maid, Guardian Ice Crystals comes in, which is quite nice. We're gonna counter again. No stuns. LQC is waiting. Waiting to bonk. That's fine. Aros can't defense break me, but the other good thing is, Rimuru is the highest attack unit on his team. So, he can't even dual attack with Aravi. So I guess it's a good thing that I didn't ban the Rimuru here. Huh. Pretty good. I'm a little confused as to the Aravi's damage because it seems like she's built more bulky. I know Armin mitigates 20% of single target damage, but I don't have an Aureus on the team, and I only had Vigor buff, right? So Maid should have been taking more. But I think Maid was also a really good pick there. It's a unit that I don't draft quite as often as before, but the cleanse on the LQC, the attack buff on the LQC was huge, and the fact that we were able to protect herself with Guardian Ice Crystals. Yeah, because she's my Ice Crystal holder. Really strong artifact. Alright. We can... I think I like this. I think I like this ban, because even if they pick Sea Lilius, I have enough cleansers to deal with it, right? Aola pre-ban, thank you, thank you, thank you. Aravi first pick. Oh, Aravi first pick, huh? Then let's go for Araz, and let's go for Sea Lilius. It's weird seeing her not as a first pick, but... Oh! Right, so I should have seen this coming. He's cleaving. Quick, pivot, Armin. And we pivot again into... Well, we can Sage Ball him, but we could also probably... We could also go Rimuru here. Right? So Armin and Rimuru, and then we can go Sage Ball as the last pick. Cowrick being picked out. We might ban the Cowrick, and we might be okay against the rest. Straze. Okay, so we can go for Sage Ball. And, I think we're good. Alright, we're gonna ban this, and I think we're fine. Ban Cowrick. The reason why I ban Cowrick is because he can soul burn, he can reset, he brings souls, and I don't want Ron to have souls. Okay. Cool. Protect Sage Ball, I think, is the plan, and we are good to go. Ron can't... Well, he can. He can S2 and S3, but if he S2s, Rimuru's gonna snatch a buff. Well, okay, he has immunity anyway, so there's no reason not to go for an S2 here. S2, he can go for an S3, that's perfectly fine. Rimuru's gonna go. Oh, nice, Armin got to go as well. I'll take it. Hopefully Rimuru cuts here. There we go, very nice. Rimuru actually got to cut, so let's go for the sleep. Nice, we got it onto the Sid. So now we can just nuke the Straze. Get him out of the way. Oh, and yeah, so he failed his cleave, essentially. I mean, kind of had to ban the Sage Ball there. He had no follow-up for his Ron, right? He had no follow-up, so unfortunate. If I got rid of the Straze, I think that was my match to take because Araz with Armin is so much mitigation. We have Ball that can just slowly control his Aravi. We have Rimuru where we can essentially keep soul burning his S3 to finish things off. So, working out pretty well in our favor. Let's go ahead and ban Bellion and Hua-Young again. Right, he bans Bellion and Aola, so he might want to cleave. So I'm going to be careful. If this guy wants to cleave, then I don't pick the Sea Lilius. Oh no, I still do. The last guy banned Sea Lilius because people think my Sea Lilius is like 300 something speed. and that's not the case. She's on jank gear because my Flitica has my good speed gear. So Sea Lilius not that fast. This guy doesn't seem like he's cleaving. He could go aggressive though. Dien means he could still pick Ida. Aravi's just good generic anchor. Let's go for Alencia, and let's go for Araz. Yeah, Alencia can strip all the buffs that get put on, and she's injury, so she's good into Aravi. Troublemaker Crozet. Okay, so now I don't have to worry about him cleaving. Spectre Tenebria, so he's gonna play Protect the Tower. Landy is good into this team, for sure. So we snag Landy right here. And we just need some form of a healer. So for our healer sustainer unit, we can go for... I want to say we go for Maid, because we get an attack buff and revive buff. But do we need to do that? Could we go for even more aggression? Probably. Could we go for Politis, perhaps? Ooh, Milla might be good here too. You know what? Should we go Millam? I think Millam is pretty good here. Yeah, let's go Millam. We can ban the Spectre, and I think we're fine. Meru. Oh, he's banning Millam then, right? If you went for that, he's banning Millam. Okay. Is he banning Millam or is he banning Landy? So here's the problem. If I ban Meru and he bans Millam, that's okay. But if I ban Meru and he bans Landy, I'm no longer okay. I think I have to ban Meru. Oh, he banned Alencia. That is not the unit I thought he was gonna ban. Okay. I think we're fine. He didn't want us to strip his buffs, but that's okay because Millam can do fine into... Landy can do fine into Stene, and Millam can also do fine into Troublemaker Crozet. Now the weird thing is, he put Troublemaker Crozet... I mean, I guess it's not horribly weird, but he put Troublemaker Crozet and Stene there. So, let's go ahead and try to push back the DN. Very nice. Okay, let's pop an S3. Let's get the speed buff going. Alright, and he doesn't have a strip on his team, so we can just go for a defense buff here. Troublemaker Crozet can go, and he can push somebody up, that's fine. He can push up Stene, or he can push up DN. He can cleanse DN. Wonder who he's gonna go for. And is he gonna try to burst down Millam early? No, he goes for the DN. DN's probably gonna put anti-crit buff up. Yep. Alright. So now comes the grind, right? Here comes the grind. Aravi has attack buff. She has attack down as well. He can try to go for Millam, but my Millam has defense buff and vigor buff. Oh, he's gonna go for Araz. And we're protected by Araz, right? So we're looking pretty good there. Let's go for the Troublemaker Crozet. Okay, now our Millam has attack buff. I'm saving the S3. I know that he can potentially just burst down Millam here, but we're gonna believe in our defensive buffs. I'm waiting for Landy to take another turn so we can soften things up here. Oh, he's gonna go for Sea Lilius. Ah, well, defense and vigor is gonna help me quite a bit here. He can stun me, which is fine. I don't need the dual attack from Sea Lilius. I don't actually need that. He's gonna go for the barrier. Wow, okay. So here's the cool thing now, right? Because I could just go for Araz here. Oh, nice, Sea Lilius. Didn't need that, but now we can soul burn this, and we can just slam a bunch of damage into our opponent. Vigor buff attack, Vigor buff Landy, and we're gonna slam 2 S3s. If this crits Stene, she's gonna be in a bit of trouble. No, it did not crit Stene, unfortunately. Alright. He's gonna go for Milim. He actually hits her. Okay. On Milim, I might risk it. I might go for the DN. Oh, he actually hit with Stene's dual attack. Alright, well, I have Milim's eye, so I have a 70% chance of hitting this. If I hit this, I think I'm in a really good position. Nice, 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 nice. I'm in a really good position now. So, let's burst down this Troublemaker Crozet. Milim healing with that S1. Let's go for, let's go for this. Proof of Valor, so if I can get Defense Break, nice. And we can slam another S3 because he has so many buffs. And I think we're good. If we can, again, crit Stene one time, then we've won. There we go. So just a Ravi left. He has to try to slam it. I don't have any defensive buffs up anymore, so he's gonna get the Sea Lilius. He's gonna get Stene back. But I don't think he can really get that lucky. He hits the Landy. The thing is, Milim goes Wahaha here, so I get to break the skill null, and then we're good. So Milim pulling through in the end for us. Very, very nice. And there we go. So he had to ban Landy in this draft, but I don't even remember what he banned. He had to ban Landy in this draft because Stene was a problem. I banned Meru. Oh, but he banned... Yeah, Alencia was not the ban. If he had banned Landy, he probably would have won there. But it was a 50-50 ban. Because if I ban Stene, then Milim counters Meru. Right? So it was between these last two picks, in my opinion. So he shouldn't have banned the Alencia. But, you know what? Now, I'm not complaining, right? So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more Epic 7 content, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what I can do to improve. And until next time, take care.